Hi, welcome to this video tutorial for the new Thames Valley District School Board school websites. In this video we're going to be talking about graphic banners and changing the images on them. There are two different places that you can change the banner images. So on your home page you have the ability to add different images that can link off to certain pages on your website, or you can change the banner on a content page. So I'm going to start out by changing the banner on this content page. So I'll navigate to the page I want to change the image on, and I'll double tap the control key on my keyboard. This will allow me to log into the editing software. And once I've logged in, I see this text on my graphic here that says editable. When I click that text, it actually pops me into the banner, and then I'm able to insert a new image here. Now I've taken a picture and I've loaded it onto my computer. Here it is, and I want to load this to the website. So by doing that, I will click on the insert image icon in the banner area, and I'll be asked for an image URL. So I don't have one yet. What I'll need to do is go to the file browser and upload my image. So here I am, and I'll want to make sure I'm in the correct folder. You will most certainly not have all these folders to look through. So here's my school website. I'm going to click into the EN area, and then I'll click my resources folder. And I'm going to make a new folder and call it Banner Images, just so that I can stay as organized as possible. Now I'll click into my Banner Images folder and I'll upload my image. Okay. Now my image is ready to be inserted into the banner, but I do have a problem. It's a large image, so when I click it, I'm given a warning. It's telling me that my picture is too big and that I'll need to resize it in order to use it as a banner. It gives me the correct dimensions of 1600 pixels wide and 520 pixels tall. By clicking yes, it'll take me directly to the image editor, but I'll also show you how to get there from this screen. If you click on the arrow at the bottom of your image, a small menu will appear and you'll have the ability to edit the image. So now that I've clicked image, I have entered the image editor. And this is where I can kind of scroll around my image, and I see that yes, it is quite large and too large to be placed in the banner area. To that end, I will click resize, and it automatically knows that the width I want is 1600 pixels, so it's set my image to have 1600 pixels. But it's because the constrained proportions box has been checked, it maintains the original dimensions of the image. So I need to make, now that my image is 1600 pixels wide, I need to make it 520 pixels tall. But if I change this, it will mess up my image completely. See, now it's not 1600 pixels wide, it's 782, but it has the right height now. So the best course of action, I'm going to cancel this out. I'll click resize again. It's 1600 pixels again now. So that's the correct width. But to get it to be the correct height, what I'll do is I'll apply this resize that I just did, and now I'll crop the image. And as you can see, I have a grayed out area, and this is what looks like the original image. It's already set my crop box to be 1600 by 520. So those are the correct dimensions for the banner area. Now, it doesn't know where I want to crop, but as you can see, when I zoom out on my screen, I'm not getting the area of the image I want. So I can actually click and drag this crop box up to show a little bit more of the image that I had intended. So that looks good to me. Now I'm just going to put my browser back to the original zoom, and I will apply the change that I just conducted. Now that banner is the correct size, I'm going to save it. And I'm actually going to give it a different name here because I want to keep the original file in case I want to use it for a different type of image later on. So I'm going to give it a 1600 by 520 in its file name and save. So now when I see it in my banner images folder, I can see that it's actually 1600 by 520. It's already been pre-sized for a banner. So this is ready to go. I'm going to click it and it inserts into my URL field. I'll have to apply an alt text to it as well. So this will be students walking towards a school. And now I'll insert the image. Now that the image is in there, I'll click Save. And my page will reload with the new banner. I'll need to publish my page for these changes to take effect on the public website. Okay. My page will reload, and when I go to my website, I'll see that new banner on the About Us page. Okay, so let's talk about changing the banners on our homepage. Okay, so here we are on our homepage. I'm going to log in. If you've already logged in, you shouldn't have to do it again. Now, when you log in on your homepage, you'll see a Manage Banners button. When we click that, a pop-up window will appear, and you can see the 3 different banners that we have pre-populated on this website. We can add up to 5 banners. Oh, sorry, just 4 banners. And you can delete them as well. So there we have the 3 original banners again. So I'm going to add the image that I just placed on my content page on the homepage banner as well. To do that, I can either replace one simply by finding the image and replacing this image URL, or if I want to add a new banner altogether, I'll click the new banner button at the bottom. It'll give me a blank slate, and this is where I can go find the image that I want to place there. Now, because I was just in this folder, it put me right here. And here's the image that I resized the proper dimensions for a banner. So I can click that. It'll be placed in there. I'll give my banner a tooltip. And alt text. And if I want to link to a page, I can click the file browser button here and find the page that I want to link to. If I know that the page I want to link to is actually, I'm in the wrong folder again. If I know the page I want to link to is under the Parents menu, I'll click into the Parents folder, find the page that I would like to link to. For now, I'll just link to a Safe Schools page. And then I'll click Insert. I'll want to open the link in the same window. And then I will add some banner text here. Now, by default, this text is set to paragraph, so it looks quite small. To make that text larger, you'll use the drop-down box here and select Heading 2, and then click Save. So now my 4th banner has been added. Here it is. And when a user pops out of edit mode and clicks on the banner, they'll be taken to the Safe Schools page. Now there's one more thing I want to show you with the homepage banners. So I'm just going to log back in here. And I'm going to go back into my banner area by clicking Manage Banners. And I'm going to get rid of the banner that I just added. So I'm going to click on that banner and scroll down and click Delete. It'll ask me if I want to delete it, and I'll say yes, I do. And it'll notify me that the banner has been successfully removed. Now I'm going to add another banner here. So I'll scroll down to the bottom and click New. Again, I'm given a blank slate. Now I want to show you where you can find all sorts of pre-populated images to use as banners on your website. By clicking the File Browser button and using this list in the top left-hand corner of your file browser, we'll go to a folder called School Resources. And we'll click into the EN and we'll click Resources. Oops, wrong one. We'll click Resources. Now here you'll see two different folders. One's elementary and one's secondary. Now the school board has provided you with all these different images. These have been taken by our photographer, so we have all the rights to use them. And they have been separated into elementary and secondary depending on which age group your school serves. So if you are a secondary school, you can use any of these banners on your homepage or on any content pages. I'm not going to link this banner to anything. It'll be just a text-only banner. So I'll say and I will save that. And we'll see if I pop out of editing mode. There we go. Now, in order for these changes to take effect, I'm going to pop back into editing mode and publish my page by clicking the alarm clock icon in the top toolbar. Now my page has been published. I'll open up a new tab and go to my school's homepage. And this is the public-facing website, so this is what parents and students see. And there's our new banner.